Hi guys, and welcome back to the Willpower YouTube channel. Today we're going to be celebrating 200 subscribers, and actually, let's do something a bit different to celebrate 200 subscribers. Hi, my name's Will Lav, and you guys are probably used to me being on the other side of the camera, but I figured for 200 subscribers I would hop on the other side of the camera, this side, so you guys can see what I look like finally. Hello, this is what I look like. Yeah, so just a bit of information about me personally. I'm 17 years old. I live in Western Australia in the southwest. And you guys obviously know what all my hobbies are, all the lighting and ceiling fans and electrical stuff and old cars, well, old BMWs. I'm standing right in front of my first car, which is a E46 325i. Yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you all so much for 200 subscribers. It's pretty insane that it's come by this quickly. I only started making videos probably not even 6 months ago, but actually no, it probably has been more than 6 months. I don't know, but I haven't been making videos very long, and I wasn't expecting to gain this many subscribers or this many views this quickly. And I also do apologize for not making as many YouTube videos recently. I've been very busy with work. When I'm not working, I'm either sleeping or eating or seeing friends. So I haven't been out here much. In fact, it's kind of a mess at the moment because I haven't been out here, but WA just went back into lockdown again until this Friday, I think. But it's probably going to be longer than that, honestly. So I will be making more videos. I've got a bunch that I've got some videos that I filmed a couple of weeks ago. I actually went to Donnybrook a couple of weeks ago, and actually on Saturday as well. I've been there twice. But I've got some videos that I filmed there that I've meant to upload, and I'm doing that as we speak. They're currently uploading, and then they'll probably be up after. Actually, no, they might be up before this. But then there'll be a vlog. I actually vlogged when I went to Donnybrook. That's going to require a bit of editing, so that'll probably go up after this. What else? Fans. I'm going to film some more fan videos. And maybe if I can get out, because the way the restrictions work, you're allowed out for an hour for exercise, I believe it is, or something like that. So I might go and ride my bike down to the new place, and I'll show you the progress on the new shed. That might happen in this video. Who knows? But because I haven't been making any videos, I haven't not been doing anything. So I'm going to flip the camera around the way it has been since I started making videos, with my face on the other side of the camera. And I'm going to show you some updates that I've done to the car, some new stuff that I've recently got, and maybe some other things as well. So yeah, let's check this out. We're now inside my BMW, and you probably saw in the background of some clips, this is an aftermarket head unit. As you can see, it's made by Pioneer, and this was fitted in here a while ago by my dad and myself. We both fitted this in. Ignore this blue tack. I just keep blue tacking the car. The factory head unit I do still have. It's in a box somewhere. It's a cassette with a radio. And it didn't sound very good, but we got this. It came with like a plug adapter, so we didn't have to cut or splice any wires. It just plugged into like the old one, and then it came with this like fascia plate that fills in the weird shape. I put this M sticker on it. This is been here for a while, and it's great. I love it. It's Bluetooth. I can do USB if I want to charge while I'm listening to music. It's got a phone. There's a microphone, so when someone calls me, it comes through the car, and it has a CD drive as well. It was running the factory speakers before, and they sounded okay until you turned it up. They would distort out, and down low they didn't really sound that great either. They sounded decent, but not amazing. So I went and bought some new speakers. Now, you can't really see. I might go over to that side because I can open that door further. These BMW E46s have 5.5-inch speaker drivers down here from the factory. I think they're, I can't remember what the ratings are. And then they've got a tweeter up here. 5.5 inch is a really uncommon, unusual size for it, and they also only have 3 mounting points, which is also really weird. So I couldn't find any speakers in the auto parts store that would fit that same size. And the guy looked it up on the computer, and I think he said there was like 2 in the world that would fit it. So I bought these. This is just the box, but I bought these Kicker 5.25 inch drivers, and they've got tweeters built into them as well. Here's the other side of the box. Look at that. So there you go. There's the sizing of them. And I took the door cards off, and I actually because the way the speakers mount, they mount to the door cards. They don't mount to the actual door. They mount to the door cards. So I took the speaker out of the door card, and then I actually made it fit. I cut the old speaker apart, cut the cone, cut the basket out, so that I still had the like frame that screwed into the door, and then I just fitted the kickers into them because they're smaller. Fitted the kickers in, and they sound okay. They sound a lot better than they did. As you can see, I stuck the Kicker badge on the factory grille because I wanted to keep the factory grille. I didn't want to have the Kicker grille, the aftermarket look on the front doors. But I put the Kicker badge on because I'm a dork. But yeah, I kept that factory look. So really happy with them. They sound pretty good with the Pioneer unit. And then in the parcel shelf, the box is in the shed, I think. I bought these. I was originally going to do the same thing, but I wasn't happy with the bass response out of those kickers. So I wanted to get something that would give me a little bit more bass response. So, up on the parcel shelf, which is where the factory speakers did live, I bought these. These are Rockford Fosgate, which is a company I've never heard of before. 6x9s. They have a small tweeter in the middle, and then they've got obviously the 6x9, and then I bought these MDF carpet covered spaces to make them fit without cutting out the parcel shelf because I didn't want to do that. I'll show you the box for them in a minute. They had grills, but I didn't put them on because the screws weren't long enough. It was really hard to fit these in here, and I'm probably going to take the parcel shelf out and fit them in a bit better, and I'm also going to reline the parcel shelf with speaker carpet, like this black speaker carpet. I'm going to line the parcel shelf with that, so it should look a lot nicer, and it'll be black instead of the beige. The box for those Rockford Fosgate speakers is in the shed. Just give me a second. Here's the box for the Rockford Fosgate speakers. These are Rockford Fosgate Prime R16 9x2, which is an interesting. This is how I have them installed in the car without the grill. That's what the grill looks like. They came with screws, but they weren't long enough because I used the spacers. Here's the instructions. This is what the grills look like. And in here I also have, well, these are the factory speaker grills, and then I also have the factory speakers are in there as well. Yeah, this is a really weird, uncommon 5.5 inch speaker drivers. That's the specs of it. So, yep, it's all back in this box. So, yeah. So that's the first update to the car. I put new speakers in and they sound pretty good. Whenever I turn on the ignition, I'm just going to turn it to this position for now because it doesn't start the car. So as you can see, it instantly goes to Bluetooth audio. And then, we're not going to need this right now. Oh, come on, phone. So here we go. It's now playing music from my phone. And that gives you an idea of what it sounds like. Sounds pretty good. I'll show you these Rockford Fosgate speakers. They look pretty cool when they're working. Don't know how well this will come up in the camera though. There's something loose in this door rattling. I need to take it apart again and find out what's rattling. I just pressed a button. So yeah, I'm really happy with these new speakers that I fitted into the car. They're great. They sound amazing. And they'll sound, those Rockfords will sound even better once I get that parcel shelf sorted out and they'll be mounted in there better. Let's give you another demo. Change the settings as well. This gives it more bass, but it kind of distorts out a bit. Let me start the song. Flat. These are just customized ones that I'm still going to fiddle with at some point. I usually leave it on this one because this one sounds the best in my opinion. And you can do other things as well, like loudless. Kind of distorts out a bit, but I usually leave that here because it sounds better. So yeah, this head unit is really good and these speakers are really good and I'm really happy with how they sound. What I did to the car just yesterday is I put new headlight lenses in it. The old ones, if you saw the video that I made when I was about to get my license, the old ones were hazy and yellowed out. These ones are brand new from eBay. And they look really good. They're crystal clear. They're a little bit dirty because the car is, and yeah, they're just a bit dirty, but they look amazing. They've kind of highlighted that these are a bit faded, but I'm probably not going to touch these just yet. These new lenses look amazing. I'm really happy with the results. I can't wait to get it out and take pictures of it. I can't do that right now, but yeah. So that's what I've done to the car. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I should be mentioning. I got new tyres, but that's not really interesting. They're Maxxis tyres, and I put tyre shine on them, and they look really good when it's outside, but you can't really see it now because it's in the garage. So, on to the things that I got recently. I got a bunch of stuff recently. Some of it's actually still in the boot. When I went to Donnybrook, I went to an op shop. There was a Mistral Venton light there the first time I went, but I didn't have any cash on me, so I couldn't get it. Otherwise, I would have. But when I went back there, it was gone. Otherwise, I would have gotten it. But I got these two fluorescent tubes. This one's a really rare National. There's the etch. National 15 watt. Look at these end caps. So that's what this one is. And then this one, it's in an Ostrom sleeve, but it's actually an NEC, which NEC is usually really expensive for fluorescent tubes. So there you go. This is an 18 watt one. That's cool. Then I got this, which is pretty cool as well. It's meant to be an Exosign, but it's missing the exit inserts. I think I might have some somewhere, otherwise I can just use this as an emergency light. And I will be installing it. It's brand new in box, which is cool. I'll just take it out of the box to show you. Underneath the cover, it's actually preheat. As you can see, it uses a 10 watt fluorescent tube, which is really short. I think it's only a foot long. There's the starter. Here's some important safety instructions. Oh no, not safety instructions, just instructions. The tube goes in these tombstones, and then the inside of it, open it up, hang on. The inside of it looks like here, as you can see, here's the emergency module, the batteries, and this choke to run the lamp on mains power. It's a 10 watt choke, and it's made by Nelson. And it has two, as you can see, there's a link wire there. This just plugs into it. That link wire is, because this is meant to be an Exosign, it would just be on 24/7. You just connect the active into one of those, but I think one of them is if it was an emergency light, you want it to be off except when there's a power outage. So, which I'll probably do that, because this was originally an Exosign, it would have come with those decals. They want you to wire it so that it would be on 24/7. I probably won't do that if I don't use it with decals. I'm thinking of installing it up in here somewhere, probably above the circuit breaker fuse box panel. I'll just run another wire from it to just above it and mount that there. That's what I'm thinking at least. That is a Legrand as well. That exit decal will fit. That's an LED unit though, and that works, and it's an exit sign. So that's cool there. And then I'll probably put the fluorescent one up here where it won't get used much. It'll only get used if the power trips, or if the power goes out. So yeah, another thing that I got, which, oh, this fluorescent light right above me. This is, I got this from the same op shop. It was in the same haul as those tubes. I got all of the stuff that I'm showing you in one haul. It's a really old Associated Lighting Industries, well, at least I think it is. One of the starters, which I believe is original, was made by Associated Lighting Industries, and it was bad. So that was the only thing that was bad with this fixture. Everything else works. One of the tombstones is a little bit buggered, so the first time I powered it up, one of the tubes didn't work because of that starter and because of that tombstone. Replaced that starter, and I've got the tube positioned in there where it works. As you can see, or you can't really see, the end is made out of wood, which is pretty cool. It's a Jarrah wood end cap. It's a Troffa style. It's a surface mount fluorescent light. It's just one of these. It's just really wide, wraparound style diffuser. There's the other wooden end. And it's a bit rusty and a bit stained and a bit dirty, and the wood's quite dry. So eventually, I'm going to restore this light. I'm going to try and see if I can remove the stains from the diffuser, and if I can, then I'll revarnish the wooden ends and probably respray the chassis with white spray paint, and probably give it fresh lamps and starters, because other than one of the starters, it's running everything that it can. Phone just died, so we're now on the Panasonic Lumix, and it's not focused. There it is. So where was I? Yeah, so nothing's changed here. It's probably about to. Oh yeah, I also got these two Pialite high bays from a job that I did at work. There was 8 of them. I only took 2. They both work. They both had bulbs. I've taken the bulbs out. This is how they came, just with the bulbs. They didn't have the reflectors or anything. As you can see, Pialites. Probably not going to be keeping these. I'll probably end up parting them out. Or I might keep one of them and part the other one out. I'm not sure yet. But these have got really useful parts, like the screws in them fit a lot of old fluorescent lights, so it's really handy to have extra screws. They both work flawlessly though. They've got plugs on them. One of the bulbs went to this light here, which needed a bulb. It's an eye lighting 400 watt mercury vapor high bay that I've had for since around 20. Actually, no, before that. I probably would have got this around 2018. It had a GE bulb in it that worked when I got it, and then I think the starting resistor in it broke. So I didn't get a new bulb because I knew I would eventually get a 400 watt mercury vapor bulb, and I did. So that's got that now, and this functions perfectly. I haven't warmed it up all the way yet. I'll probably do that in a separate video. I'll probably make a video of this light soon, and we'll warm it up. I'll probably hang it up where the fan goes and fire it up for you guys. In the shed, the door closer is broken, but I need to fix that. I got this diffused Pialite. This one I already had. I got this one with those high bays. It came out of the same warehouse. It was a winery. It's missing the end caps. I had the end caps when I got it, but I don't know where they've gone. They must be around here somewhere. So, yep, this one has both bad bulbs. Actually, no, I think one of the bulbs was good. But both of the starters are shorted. So, whenever I power it on, that both of the ends of the bulbs just glow orange on both of them. I put new starters in it, and I believe one of the bulbs works and one of them doesn't. I can't remember. But when I do eventually use this somewhere, I'll probably just put all new bulbs and starters in. Oh yeah, this was another thing that I got from the Donnybrook op shop with the exit sign and the fluorescent light and the tubes. This is a Sylvania. This is a Sylvania 70 watt pulse start high pressure sodium floodlight. There's the bulb. It's fully plastic, class 2 fitting, so it doesn't actually have an earth wire. But I needed to, when I got it, the plug on it was totally smashed, so I fit a new plug to it, and it works great. Otherwise, nothing else has really changed in here for a long time. So yeah, I think that's all of the updates as far as the channel goes. So that's everything that I wanted to cover. Thank you for 200 subscribers. The travel series will be put on hold. I was planning to go to Margaret River this coming weekend, which may still happen depending on the lockdown status and what my parents are okay with me doing. But at the moment I'm stuck at home, so you'll probably see a bunch more videos that'll be shot at home. Thank you for 200 subscribers. This is my face, and thank you for